This is the General. We're up here in the middle of nowhere, and we're going to come up here and take some shots. There shouldn't be any gold up here, but we're going to see if there is. So we'll go ahead and do a demonstration on how this works. So we'll set it down on the ground, make sure it's up the right way, and we'll walk around it, see if we get any hits. Let me start over here. So you have your witching rods just like this, walk around it. Well, we got a hit so far. One right there. See how many more we get. Got that one. So that's 2 so far. And 3. So I think we'll just go ahead and follow the middle one. I think that's the one I want to hit. So we'll cut it, we'll go up the video, we'll go up there a little bit and just follow along with each time we take a shot with it. So I'll walk up a little bit and see how much farther we get. Okay, so back up just a little ways, see where this one takes us. Hopefully we can try and triangle it a little bit, or narrow it down, I guess I should say. So there's that one's straight across from us now. And it's pretty weak. This one's pretty hard, the middle one. So that'd be going straight up just over this hill right here. I guess what we'll do is we'll follow it along, and then we get on the other side of that hill right there. We'll take another shot and we'll video that at the same time. Here we are back. We've walked about a half a mile, and so I'm going to take another shot and see which angle we're getting at now. This will tell me exactly how much more farther we actually have to go. So I'll start over here and I'll work around and see where we get another shot. So that one's a little bit, it's not as straight as the other one was down there. That's going to be hit number 1. Or I should say number 2. And this one right here, still directly lined with where we're going. So that's the hit we're following. So we'll go ahead and cut out the video and just catch up when we get about another half mile longer. But just know this, if we pass it, then the hit will be on this side of the box, if that makes any sense. So that way we know it's kind of a good idea if you can pass it, because then you know you're not, you didn't go far enough, I guess you would say, or you went too far. So that way you know you don't have to go that far. Okay, so I'm back here. This is going to be our 3rd shot, and hopefully we got the angle down right. So we'll go ahead and take another shot. Start right here, and we're getting one off that way, which was the second one when it was down there. Then we'll take this other one. That's the one that we want to follow, because that's directly a line from the way we was going about a half a mile back. So we'll go up a little bit farther and see how much more, how long of a distance it is to get there. Okay, so we're up here. We've been walking for about 2.5 hours for about 1.5 miles is about what we got over this hill. And let's see what we get now. Either right here or on this other side of the hill. So I guess I'll just follow it up to this rock and see what I get. So there we go. Point right into this little cave. Which is crazy, because who would have thunk if there's
what in the world are we doing up here on these ledges like this? This is kind of unusual.
Yeah, I wouldn't think there'd be anything here, but Finder says there is. So I guess I can't go no much farther. That's telling me I'm directly right there. So it's right underneath it. So what I'm going to do is, if I even want to see how far down this is, if I want to dig it or what. So what I'll do is I'll grab my box, start right there. So I got 1 step there. So now I'm going to move it a foot down-ish. And if it's still locking up, okay, so there's a foot there. there's 2 foot right there. If it stops, then we know that it's about 2 feet down. So look, it's not locking up at all. So I'll bring it down. Bring the box back a little bit. And this is how you find your depth. So when it locks up, so you're probably about 1.5 foot down right there. Maybe.
Well, let's see, look down there. Okay, draw your lines about how,
okay.
So we can see, TJ, General.
I
So about right there is where you got your first one.
Right here's where I got my lock up. I went 1 foot and it's still locking up. Right
Okay.
there. So watch. Lock up, still. Bam. Got a cactus. That hurts. Okay. So I'll go another foot right here. Nothing.
Okay, so what's that telling you? It tells you're on the edge of your source there?
I'm past my source. So that's telling me how deep it is right there. So it's less than 2 feet. So I'm gone about 2 feet right there. So if I move my box back just a box width apart, if it locks up, then we know it's under 2 feet. So it's locking up right there. So that tells me it's about a little over 1.5 foot down, and I'll dig that.
So what do we need to do now? Dig down where you got your first lockup?
Yeah, so I'm going to dig that down, and we'll see what we come up with. And we'll start off a new video of whatever we find down there after I dig up the hole. We'll do that.
Okay, so here's TJ. He's digging the hole. He's located a place where he's getting what he calls a one-step lockup. So he's over the source, and he's determined it's down about 1.5 foot is what he has determined here. So he's digging away. Well, at least it's not too bad at digging.
No, it's easy. That's all the rat shit.
The pack rats have been in here, haven't they?
Yeah.
Well, we've walked a pretty fair distance from the truck, and you picked this shot up right there. So that box you have has picked it up from 1.5 miles away, I'd say, at the. Okay, so TJ's still digging. How far down are you, TJ?
Maybe about
Mr. General. About what you thinking?
About 1 foot.
So you're about 1 foot. So you think you got a little more to go, huh?
Yeah, just a little bit.
Man. You're determined.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, well, clear up here. Is anything changing, or?
Yeah, I got different soil color here.
You got some different soil?
Yeah.
And you're down about your 1.5 foot and you're getting a different soil?
Yeah, that's what I got color of now. You can see it.
Kind of changing purple.
Yeah, it's like a purple clay color.
Okay, so this is, you got some soil out of the ground there, General, I see.
Yeah, so I got this soil right here. If you can get a closer look at it. This clay, I'm guessing, is what it is. So what I did is I took this and I put it in here and I ground it up. Let's see what I come up with. So I'll put the box over it and see what it does. So if I get a one-step lockup, then we know there's gold in there, right? So, bam, it's one step. No matter which way I go.
So you think there's gold in that clay right there?
Well, there's got
in that decomposed clay? Well, and let's sift it out and let's put a little water in it and see what we got.
Okay, so.
Here, so we panned it out, and we got us a little piece of gold there in it, just a little tiny minute piece. So there is gold in it. That's we found some real minute, right minute, little tiny powder, flowery powder gold in there.
Just,
So you're finding some little pieces in there, some little tiny microscope. Okay, so TJ, you've ground you up a little material.
Mm-hmm.
You got it in a pan, and we've got some little microscopic gold going on in there. You can't hardly see it with the camera.
It's all right there. Sorry. Trying to get in the light. Can't really see it. It's all right there. See the shiny red?
Well, it's kind of the camera's not getting, but you got a little bit of laces of gold in there.
Mm-hmm.
Little tiny microscopic stuff.
So it does work, and it does pick up gold.
So it's just real small little powdery stuff.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think, TJ? Does Mr. General, do you think we're onto something there?
I think so. I'm pretty sure.
So what we ought to do is we ought to take some of this soil back to the house and pan it out there, see what we come up with. We'll take a little sample here and
Yeah.
we'll take it back to the house.
Yeah, we'll take it back to the house and see what we come up with a little bit better. Kind of get out of the sunlight and have a little bit cleaner water. Check this out on what we found. Was just about this much dirt in this water bottle. And some little pieces, but not including the super cons that are in here. So look at that. Right there. All right in there. That's what we got. Out of the dirt that we weren't even expecting to get anything out of.
So this is what we brought back from the ledges.
Yep.
Up there where we didn't expect to get anything.
Nothing.
And out of that little deposit you dug down there about 1.5 foot, that's what you found out of it.
Yep.
There.
That's what we got out of that little 1.5 foot section that we...
Out of a little bit of dirt out of that bottle.
Yeah, maybe a
All we
handful.
brought back was just about
Maybe
a third
a
of that
handful.
water bottle.
Yep.
Huh.
So we're gonna run this at our buddy's house. He's got a super concentrator that we can get and run this dirt through and see how much more we get out of it. But that's the little pieces that we got out of that.